Hey guys, I'm back and I wanted to do another video. This is me making up for not getting to do um, many videos this week because I was so busy, and so I just wanted to make sure I'm sharing all the beautiful babies with you. And here is little Miss Marley, who is completely sacked out, sleeping, as newborns do. She's still swaddled up in her knitted pink blanket and just comfy as can be, laying there. And I like having her in the stroller because then I can kind of take the stroller outside if I want to. Or she just looks really sweet laying in it. I don't know why. And it's a good way for me to use my stroller even if I'm not out taking walks in it. So for me, I like to make sure I'm utilizing all of my accessories that I have in baby furniture that I have for my dolls, get the most out of the money I've spent on them all. But she just, as much as I'm so tempted to want to just pick her up and snuggle her because she's so cuddly, she just looks so peaceful laying there. So I don't want to disturb her. She really does. I honestly adore this baby because she looks so much like a newborn does. Just right down to her complexion and coloring. Like, I know I've said this in another video, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. But her coloring is like literally spot on of a newborn's coloring that you literally just brought home from the hospital. It's very, very close to that. It's amazing to me. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. And the shape of her head, I think it's like the shape of a newborn's head that has just come from the home from the hospital. I look at my daughters, both my daughters, when, right after they were born and when they came home from the hospital, and they had that, it's an elongated head, it's not rounded out yet after been, just through the birth canal and all that. And so I actually really like how Claire sculpts her baby's heads. And I adore this sweet baby. And she just looks so peaceful there, sleeping with her little mouth open. And she takes pacifier really easily, so that's always nice. But also, I wanted to talk to you guys about accessories for our dolls. I get a lot of questions that people reach out and ask where I've gotten different things, and, usually it's on the bottles. And I rarely even show bottles in my videos, but they're just kind of off in the background because it's my kind of collection of bottles, I guess you could say. And you always see like a Suavenex pacifier. I'm not a huge pacifier user on my dolls. I like having them. I love having them as just a prop, especially really cute ones. So I'm a huge fan of like the Suavenex pacifiers. I think they're so pretty. But that and bottles, you'll occasionally see me put a bottle in a video, but I don't ever usually use them. I don't feed my dolls. I like the idea of being able to if I want to, but I don't generally. But I'm going to move her out of the way. Here, we'll follow her back over here. And ta-da! There's the bottles that apparently everybody is in search of. I get so many questions about these particular bottles, and I'm just going to answer them here because maybe people will stop asking. I am not selling them. These are Claire Taylor made bottles, which means they're basically an even flow glass bottle. All three of them are the same. I don't have milk in the other two. And they're just an even flow glass bottle. You can see it on there. And now she actually uses for a while, she's used the most current bottle that she sends out with her dolls is it's got almost like a slightly twisted pattern on the bottle, the glass itself. And so what makes these bottles so unique and so sought after is that Claire makes the nipples. And I'm a huge fan of them. It's part of the greatness of being able to get a doll from Claire is that she sends really cool accessories, such as the umbilical stump. I love that. It's not even something I use a whole lot, but I love having it as a prop if I should choose to want to. And she sends them each with a bottle, which has her signature nipple. And, I have a blue one because when I purchased one of her, it was the silicone kit that I had last year. I want to say, is it William? It might be William. And I didn't have a bottle, and luckily at the time, Claire was willing to sell me one of them because she was also I don't know. I'm trying to think. She was doing something for me. I was purchasing something else, so I purchased a bottle from her as well. But Claire does not sell these outright to people. If you're lucky enough to get her to sell you one that doesn't come with a doll, you know, my hat's off to you. But this is not something that she is interested in selling on the side. So don't hound her for them because she's not going to sell them to you most generally. When you buy one of her silicone dolls, this is when you will actually get one of these bottles. Now, I have acquired these bottles over the years. Like, I've had them for a long time. In fact, my first original Janica came with one of the bottles. I no longer even have that bottle. I actually sent it to a friend who wanted one of the Claire Taylor bottles. And, you know, I've sent one other to another friend because she really wanted to get one. She doesn't have a Claire Taylor baby, so because I had 4 in my collection, I offered to give one up for her, but I'm not generally giving up anymore. I'm just not doing it, guys. I really like having the bottles. I don't generally, like I said, it's odd. I don't generally use them on my dolls. I don't do feeding videos a whole lot, but I love having them because they're a fully, you know, solid nipple, so they're easier to put in their mouth because they're more stiff because they're solid. They don't bend and, you know, get all funky when you try to put them in their mouths, so it makes it much easier to actually use them if you want to do a feeding video on your dolls. So yeah, I have one in blue, so that would be technically this little guy's if I were to want to use it, but he doesn't even have an open mouth, but technically we'd call it his bottle. But he's got his Tommy Tippy, his little limited edition London bottle that goes with his outfit right now. I love these things as props, guys. That's my thing. I like accessories for props. I don't always use them, but I do acquire them over the years and I keep them, and I don't always share them, but I figured this is one that people have asked me enough about that I should finally address. You will always see them in my videos here and there. Usually they're off to the side, but please don't ask me to sell them. I'm not going to sell them. I just wanted to share them with you, but also don't hound Claire for them because Claire is not going to sell them to you either. If you want one of these bottles, you're going to have to purchase a baby. And, well, that's just the main part of what you want anyways. If you ever are able to, then I would say yes, adopt a Claire Taylor baby if you can because they're amazing. But anyways, these are basically some of my favorite accessories. That and my Suave X pacifiers, which I have a bunch of them. But for me, accessories are kind of the part of the fun, and just setting them next to the babies and having them as props. It's just like having a stuffed animal, a little lovey, you name it. I'm all about those cute accessories. That's kind of what I enjoy most about this hobby. But yeah, so there you go. There I'm sharing where I got those from so I can stop answering those questions when people ask. Anyways, I'm still enjoying my Sunday, guys. Still doing laundry and stuff, but hopefully I'll be back with maybe another video. Who knows? Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.